Hey guys, welcome back. Here is my second Halloween tutorial, and I'm a mummy. This one's definitely spookier than my last look, which was a cute little werewolf, so if you want to see my transformation, keep watching. First, I'm going to prime my face with Kat Von D's Lock-It Hydrating Primer. Now I'm going to apply Kat Von D's Lock-It Foundation in a color that's a couple shades lighter than my natural skin tone with a Lock-It Edge Foundation brush. Also, I recommend putting your hair back in case you haven't already. Next, I used Lock-It Concealer in Light 1 and I blended that out with the Lock-It Edge Concealer brush. Once that's all done and blended, and I look kind of like a corpse, I set everything with the Lock-It Setting Powder and the Precision Powder brush. Now it's time for the fun part. I used the Saint & Sinner palette for this look. First, I used the shade Baptism as my base, and I applied that with the Glimmer Effect eye brush. Next, with the same brush, I went in with the shade Rosary and blended that through the crease, winging it out. After that's nice and blended, I took the orange shade Devil on a Shade and Light contour brush and packed that on the lid, mostly on the inner part of the lid, and blended it out towards the middle and into the crease shade. Then, on the same brush, I took the shade Relic, which is a metallic yellow gold, and went over the same area. Afterwards, I took the Glimmer Effect eye brush again, and the deep matte purple shade called Exorcism, and I packed that on the outer corner of the lid. And then, I used a clean Shade and Light eye contour brush to blend it into the middle, the crease, and then out into the wing. The pointy end of this brush is my favorite to wing out eyeshadows. Once this is done, I took the shade Ministry, which is a beautiful metallic cobalt blue, and I pressed it onto the lid, focusing on the outer corner where we put the purple, and also blending it into the middle to meet the gold shade. After that was all blended, I took the shade Absolution, which is sort of a sheer ivory color with a gold super glimmer, and I pressed that over the middle of the lid and also used it to highlight the brow bone. Then I took the eye contour brush and I deepened the outer corner and the wing, again with the blue shade Ministry. I also brought the blue forward a little bit, just above the natural crease. Finally, using the shade Absolution again, I'm going to highlight the inner corners of my eyes. Now, taking my tattoo liner in Trooper, I'm going to begin drawing out my winged liner. It's very helpful to have a steady hand for this part, so I was really regretting that second cup of coffee. But after I'm happy with the wing, I'm going to start on the second part of the liner, which is just above where my natural crease is. Personally, I like to do a little bit at a time and go back and forth from each eye to make sure that I get both eyes even. But that was a little bit difficult to film, so I just did one eye at a time. But you may want to try that when you're doing your own liner. Once I'm done, I'm going to take some concealer on a sharp angled brush and clean up the wings just so they're extra sharp. This is also a good way to even out the wings if you feel like one is maybe slightly higher than the other. Finally, I'm using a black gel liner along my lash line just to get it extra black. For the lower lash line, I'm going to take my eye contour brush again and blend out the shades Exorcism and Rosary. And then, taking tattoo liner again, I'm going to start working on the bottom liner. Here, I'm going to do a thin line just below where my lashes are, avoiding the waterline, and then I'm going to be winging that out as well. Next, I'm adding some extra detail on the bottom of just my right eye. It's definitely not necessary for the look, but I really did want to try it out. But if you are in a rush or you have any sort of fine lines around your eyes, you may want to skip this part because I swear it took me about 20 minutes to be happy with it. Now, using Everlasting Lip Liner in HOMEGIRL, I lined my lips, and then I topped it off with Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in Damned. I finished off the look with some white contacts, some mascara, and some Rouge and Rogue lashes. These ones are called Slayer. I put my hair in a high bun here because I used a ponytail extension, but if your hair is long enough, you can definitely use your own ponytail. I got these 2-inch gauze bandages for super cheap on Amazon. but I'm sure you could find similar ones anywhere. Then I just wrapped the gauze around my face and neck, leaving out my eyes and mouth so I could see and breathe. And then to secure it all, I just tucked the ends in. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll post all the products that I used as well as links to my outfits down below. If you liked this video, please hit like and subscribe, and definitely tag us on Instagram if you recreate this look. Happy Halloween!